You don't have to listen to anybody. Okay. You don't have to listen to anybody cry. You can close your door. I'm now live streaming on Facebook. I'm also taking a video with my camcorder. I'm going to turn... I'll leave this going until we get off of the bay, because the bay is so nice. We're going to cross a bridge up over there to the right. That was one of those pretty little trees there.
I know that that's not New England over there, but it really reminds me of New England.
That's funny. So, if you're watching on Facebook, when I lose internet signal, which is going to happen, I will, as soon as it tells me it's lost signal, I'm going to hit finish, because I lost some sections of video before because I didn't do that, and then it just dropped. If you see it go away, wait a little while. I don't want it to have a bunch of dropouts in it, and I'll start it back up as soon as I get internet signal. I've got it set up where it's in the window, so it's not a big hassle. I can just sit here and tap buttons and not really stop me from looking out the window or anything. I like being able to do this because I can share it with my friends who aren't, or maybe thinking about it but don't realize what the train trip is like or how to do it. And boy, that's pretty right there. Look just to the right with those pilings.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty,
Stunning.
pretty. Like somebody's out there fishing.
I've seen a couple of people fishing.
Yeah. So we're going to go through this forest here and go to the train bridge over there. I'm going to see if I can catch a little of the train here. You can see a bit of it. So we start off on the bay. We go through the mountains in California, through the Donner Pass, through Arizona, and then Utah.
I forget how many states that we said we're
If
in.
anything comes up just down the road, just use the little yellow button. I think it might be a little cool.
I think our train car attendant's getting ready to come in.
Hello.
Hello.
Just checking in. Name's Nathaniel. I'll be the attendant. Just
What's the name?
Nathaniel.
Nathaniel, nice to meet you.
Well, nice to meet you too. Right. Just seeing if you have any questions about the room or beds or anything on the train.
We're all good. We this is not our first rodeo. We've rodeoed once or twice.
Yeah, well prepped.
Yeah, I'm streaming it live on Facebook here and doing video for YouTube just in case I drop out there to try and show people. A lot of our friends have never been on a train, so we've told them we would do this. We came out on the Empire Builder and then rode from Chicago, then rode the Coast Starlight down. We didn't know that this section of track was shared with the Coast Starlight, so this is good because we already knew what was coming up, but we've rode the Zephyr many times before.
Gotcha.
What's your favorite part?
Kind of like a little bit before we get to Denver, kind of just that mountain area.
Is that called 10-point turn there?
Yeah, it's a name similar to that. 'Cause
10 curve, 10
yeah,
something?
because it's just S turns the whole way downhill.
Where they have all those trains welded together.
Yep.
So who's our conductor today?
I believe it's Tom.
Tom.
Actually, I haven't ran
Are we
it.
going to have Brad anywhere along the line? I see him in the Friends of the California Zephyr. I've never met him. I've talked to him
We
before.
might. I'm not sure if he's working when we'll be on. He might.
Okay.
And we don't need reservations for breakfast. We just...
Just dinner.
Yep, you did.
Do we need them for lunch?
Not for breakfast and lunch, just
Okay.
for dinner.
Okay,
Right.
good.
Yep, and then they'll make a little announcement. That won't be till about 3 or 4 o'clock.
Okay,
And that's
cool.
hey, just getting them from the sleeper, and they'll get your time.
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
Cool beans.
Thank you.
Yep. If anything else comes up, just hit the little yellow button in the corner. I'll be over.
Alrighty.
you.
Thank you, Nathaniel. So the train car attendant just came by. He makes your chairs turn into a bed for you magically while you go do something else. Go sit in the observation car or go to dinner. It all depends on your train car attendant. We've had some that, oh, look at all those palm trees here. That's pretty. We've had some that come through and just automatically do it when you go to
All right,
dinner.
ladies and gentlemen, coming into our next station stop. Martinez.
They'll tell you.
Martinez coming right up. Here at Martinez, we're going to make 2 stops. 1 stop for the coaches, for the sleeping cars, and then we'll pull down for the coaches. Once again, folks, 2 spots. 2 spots here at Martinez.
I'm going to go get rid of this coffee.
All right.
Unless you want to sip.
Oh, is it? Oh, never mind. I forgot. put all that cream in there. If you see that white cord, I probably dropped it down below here or something. I'll find it.
Well, it couldn't have gone too far.
Nope. Alright. So I'm going to stop this video in Martinez and I'll start. I'm going to leave the Facebook Live going. I'm going to turn off the YouTube video. YouTube, this is the stop of Martinez. Let's get that cool old truck there. I got to zoom in on the cool old truck because I remembered it from the other day. And stopping. Alright, meanwhile, I'm going to get some accoutrement now because I'm going to run out of power on the battery. Then I'm going to search for that cord so this thing doesn't run out of power while we're sitting here.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to pull this back out because this needs to be the long one. You can just sit there. I won't hurt you.
Okay. I'm trying to look for the cord with you.
Okay. I'll probably find it while I'm doing this one. We shall see.
You didn't stick it in your pocket or anything, did you?
That would have been a smart move.
Well, yeah.
Let's see. 2. Why don't you let me see your purse, and I'm going to get down and look on the floor here. No, don't see it. I need one more plug, too. Okay, I don't need to look up here anymore. It's not there.
There's nothing in here either, babe.
Okay. Curiouser and curiouser.
And you're positive if you had it.
You know, the longer time goes on, the less positive I get about stuff.
And this is the cord to the fan?
Yeah, we need 2 fan cords.
Do you think it might be in here?
It might be. Let me have a look. There it is, with the plug.
Well, yippee-hi-yo.
Kaye.
Now, don't say what you normally say.
Perfect time to do this because it's not terribly pretty right here.
Yeah.
You know, if I didn't hook it through the seats, I wouldn't have to worry at all about somebody crunching it.
What are you looking for now?
The plug that I left over here. plug this in right behind your head. Nope, doesn't go there still. I promise I'll be there in a second. Okay. All done.
Okay.
Stop number 2. At the same place. Now, I'll put a little tape on that. Can I go down, look out at the track? Guess I want to walk with me.
You're gonna do what?
I'm going to just hop off and look at the track for a minute.
Make sure you get back on.
I'll get back on. So we're going to leave the bay here in a minute. We're going to go across that railroad bridge right there. It's the lower of the two bridges with the roundy top. The other bridge will be way up above us. Get a last view of the bay here. There's a good view from the train trestle. If you're watching on Facebook, you can't see some of the stuff I'm talking about because I can't move the camera so much. I'll have another video on YouTube that shows the angles. Probably will not be filming quite so much for YouTube when we get... we'll do some through here. But it's a long train trip. I'm not going to be doing the whole thing. But this is a pretty scenic part. Here comes our train bridge. Shows the angles. There's the car bridge. I love that countryside over there.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen, this announcement's coming from the cafe car. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, cafe car.
Yeah, I don't know what you're telling us. That's nice to know. Seems like the different cafe people have different rules too. Some don't want more than 3 people down.
Yeah.
Some don't care. Wonder what the ship is with all the 4 cranes on it.
I don't know. I'm still looking for seals.
Testing.
They got some pretty good protection around this bridge. Abutments.
Yeah,
All right,
that's
ladies and
smart.
gentlemen, this is one of your conductors. Just a reminder, folks, if you're sitting in the Cafe Sightseer Lounge, that Cafe Sightseer Lounge is community seating. That means everybody gets an opportunity to sit there. Please limit your time in the Cafe Sightseer Lounge. Rotate in and out from your seats to the Cafe Lounge. Do not camp out in the Cafe Sightseer Lounge. That's the car with all the big windows. Once again, folks, if you're sitting in the cafe car, that's the upstairs of the Sightseer Lounge there, you'll need to limit your time in there. There will be 4 people per table, 1 tushy per cushion in the seats. No saving of seats, no blocking of those seats. Everyone wants an opportunity to see the beautiful views from that car, so please limit your time. Do not save seats, do not block seats in the Cafe Sightseer Lounge.
There's a hawk in that tree.
I missed him. I didn't know which tree.
Oh,
That's okay. You can't say like the red tree. I guess you could if it was red.
Yeah.
I was having trouble finding a tree, let alone the right tree.
Goodbye, Bay. Now we're into kind of industrial, but pretty soon we'll be out of the industrial.
Move my legs so you can stretch your beautiful legs out.
Thank you.
It's weird how the trees change as you go along.
Yeah.
Is that the way?
Yeah.
That'll work till we go to bed. I got it.
That doesn't work now
Hang on,
either.
here, hang on to this. I got an idea. easier.
There you go.
I'm gonna quit filming with this for a while till we get something better.
Good. I don't want to spend the whole time videoing. I want to just sit
For
back.
other people, yeah.
Yeah, I want to enjoy it. Just,
There's a hawk. Right in the middle of the window.
not seeing it.
He's over there now.
Okay.
There's a seal. Just kidding.
Smarty pants.
There's your temperature.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine.
It's pretty, that little foothill there.
Yeah. I'm watching to see if I see any little rabbits running up the hill.
That was really cool.
That was cool.
And I hope we get to see some of that snow. I guess we will.
Oh yeah, we're going through 2 mountain ranges. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
Pretty nice little, maybe a double wide.
Yep.
Wonder how much fish there are in this thing.
Probably a lot.
The ducks are all going away from the train. Get me out of here. Ooh, pretty, pretty, pretty.
Sure is.
I lied. Nice little valley here in California. We've just left the bay. Some marsh grass here. And the mountains in the background. There's some more mountains over there. I love these hills.
Yeah.
Just pleasant. I got little herds of cows up there. Makes me think of the Bible verse about God owning the cattle on 1,000 hills.
Yeah. Reminds me of Wales, or what I would imagine Wales to look like.
Wales? Why does that mountain remind you of a whale?
Wales. Country.
Oh, the country. I thought you meant like the ocean critter.
Not as, no.
That doesn't make any sense. This is a very pleasant valley. We came through this yesterday.
This time you're riding forward.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that. It's kind of nice. Do you like going backwards?
It's okay. I know I'm going to sleep with my head over on that side.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think it's safer.
Mm-hmm.
Legs are meant to be bent.
Yeah, necks.
Necks are not.
Not so much. Not as much as a leg.
No.
There was something that looked like a can in the water back there. A bunch of white sticks sticking out. I guess somebody would duck hunt there. It looks like a great place to duck hunt.
Yeah.
Pretty simple. Nice little duck blind. Duck, duck, duck. Oh, look at this place. Very neat.
Beautiful. Really cool.
It's like something off a movie set.
Mm-hmm. Those look like
That one's cool too.
that. I really like that one.
I got a good video of it too. I can always go through it.
They will do the reservation for dinner. Yeah. Yeah, I do. I would say if you want, check out the observation car because it's got the big window.
I'm trying to get you a spare time to do.
Oh yeah, all day. Yeah, but actually, there'll be actually some better views later.
Apparently Fauci is going to be speaking at Washington
It'll be
University.
pretty nice looking.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah, you want.
Yeah, and I feel like maybe that's where some people stay. Like, yeah, they have to sleep on the whole thing.
Man, that is just beautiful.
It's phenomenally beautiful, I think.
And the colors,
Mm-hmm.
you know, they're mostly browns, but there's so many different shades.
And with the water just going through in different little spots.
Very marshy. Man, that's just beautiful.
I was able to download the video from Facebook to my phone that I took yesterday of the same area.
Oh,
So I was
good.
worried about losing it. But now I've got it like 3 different ways. You know,
and you
Facebook
could
Live.
put it up in the cloud or something.
It's in the cloud on Facebook, but I wasn't sure how it worked. And I didn't want it to disappear after 24 hours or
Well,
something.
when it's on Facebook like that, though, you don't get to own it.
Mm-hmm.
So if you put it like in Dropbox or something,
Yeah, or YouTube.
right?
Or
Well, you don't own
Dropbox,
YouTube
yeah.
either.
Yeah, I could pay for some storage on Google and just stick it in there. A lot of solar on that roof. Oh, here's a cool place. Look at this one. That
Oh, I love
is
that.
awesome. I like that one a lot. I like the colors and everything.
Yeah. For some reason, though, it makes me think of the South. It makes me think of
Yeah.
Georgia or Alabama.
Yeah, not California.
Right.
But if I see something cool like that coming, I'll let you know. I can't tell if anybody else is watching. It says you are, but I really don't. It's not my
Yeah.
issue.
Yeah.
Now, in a little bit, I want to go to the observation car because I know I really like the area along going up into the mountains. Comes a neat place right here. I think it's
Yeah.
a shooting place, maybe. I don't know.
I don't
No,
think
it
so.
just had a bunch of garages and stuff. When I went to that Big Bear Diner, I was trying to watch the video of this, and it would go like 3 or 4 seconds, and it would say it was corrupted for some reason. I thought, oh man. Then I realized, oh, we're going straight through the same exact place.
The
said the first one started up in California, and then they've got them, you know, all over the place, even by us.
I know, we've been to them.
I didn't know they started here in 2002. So they've grown. There's like 40. There's a whole page on the list of them.
Yeah. Well, I know Robbie and Lisa really like that place.
I'm going to get a paper towel next time we stop and try and clean some of these windows from the inside at least. At eye level, they're pretty clear. Hi, Jane. We are going through a little marshy area just north of Emeryville. We're heading north now, and if I lose the signal, I will finish this video and start a new one. That way it keeps them. If I don't click finish and I drop signal, I lose the video. I am videotaping parts of this with my camcorder, and I'll put links in to those videos on YouTube. Particularly if I get to an area where I drop the signal, then I'll pull up the camera and get it with the camcorder, and I'll post those to YouTube. Some of the places I'm doing both, like right through here, are so nice that I'm doing both. Of course, as soon as I say it's so nice, then we get a freight train. But there are stretches that are phenomenally beautiful. I like this stretch, but we're sort of getting out of the phenomenally beautiful and into the phenomenally homeless part. So I'm going to leave the stream going, shut down the YouTube video for right now.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this announcement is for those sleeping car passengers. Folks, we will be doing a lunch service today at 11:30. At this time, though, the dining car is currently closed for service. If you do want to participate in the lunch service, please wait for that opening announcement. We will make an opening announcement right around 11:30. Please wait for that announcement before heading down to the dining car.
What time is it now?
10:30.
Once again, this dining car service is for those sleeping car passengers only. Thank you very much.
What are you doing?
Cutting this part off I told you about,
Fine.
so I can plug in the camera battery. I could do it over there though. Doesn't hurt. It's not grounded, I know it's not. Cutting away from myself. One thing that's interesting on this trip is the change in scenery of trees. We have trees that are blooming here because it's apparently spring here, even though it's, what, February 18th? And then...
Yeah, but we came in December before.
Yeah, and we came in December and stuff was blooming as if it was spring too. So California has some weird seasons for things. It's like when we came in winter to San Francisco area, it was like stuff that normally blooms in the spring in Missouri was blooming. Stuff that normally blooms in the summer was blooming. And stuff was turning red like it was fall. So it was like all confused here. As you go along, will go from these palm trees on this side and big cedar trees and stuff that looks like olives. I'm not sure what they are. We'll get into blue spruce and Douglas fir and hemlock. Then at some point along the train ride, it's all cottonwood. Every tree you see is a cottonwood, if you see a tree at all. We will be coming up to Sacramento in a little bit. Past Sacramento, it gets quite vineyardy. Really pretty. And we might go out to the observation car a little bit and see what we can see out there. But sometimes that gets really crowded. But that's okay, we have a ticket too. Sometimes the coach passengers can't go in the dining car anymore, so they just go camp out in the observation car. A lot of cattle. Delicious black Angus cattle. I don't think there's anybody staying in the room across from us, so I'm going to rig up our curtains to see what's in this.
Oh, good idea.
So sometimes both sides are not occupied. Right now there's nobody in the car across from us. So if we open up their curtain, it's like being in the observation car almost. Not quite as good,
But less crowded.
but way less crowded. So
I'm gonna
we're taking
enjoy
advantage.
this, yeah.
Here. Usually there's a thing here. But you can snap. I really can't record. Oh well. So I'll just put it in the bag. How's that?
That's good, yeah. Nice. Oh, cool, look at that.
Yeah.
Building fog out. Go boom.
Go boom. So, if you're watching on Facebook, I'll show you what we just did. I have to untape my phone for a minute. I have the phone taped to the window. You keep hearing me say stuff about tape. That's what it is. The roomettes have another room across from them. Currently, the room across from us is unoccupied. So, if you take your curtain, and our curtain's there, and we threw it across our bag. The bag hangs from a hook up there, and you go open your neighbor's curtain and you open their windows. It's almost like being in the observation car. You can see out both sides. Now, from the phone you can't really see out the window, but in reality, if you were here, you can see out the window pretty good. So that's a little pro tip. Of course, if somebody else is over there, you can't go messing with their room. That would be rude. But right now, we don't have a person next door to us. So that's a little trick we learned. And I've got this phone sitting up on my emergency exit. Pull the handle to make the rubber get cut. Handle dealy, so I don't have to hold it. I'm gonna go tuck their curtains back. They did. Only dinner. Or did they do lunch on the Coast Starlight?
Lunch on not the Coast Starlight. The
Empire?
Builder.
I didn't notice that.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right, they did, now that I think about it. Oh, nice. I think those are almonds. We passed some nice little almond groves out here on our way in. And I think they plant almonds here because they use less water. Interesting fact, when you hear somebody telling you how much water it takes to grow an almond, how many gallons per almond, don't believe it, do your own research, because they're using data from that, from the most water-intensive farming practices on Earth, where you're like squirting the water up in the air and letting it evaporate in a desert environment. Not like if you're using drip irrigation.
It's also ironic that the people that say that are the same exact people who want you to drink almond milk.
Drink almond milk, but then don't have almonds. Yeah, I mean, the hypocrisy and the chicanery that people use to try and convince you is phenomenal. Newsflash, we have to eat something. If I'm offending anybody, I apologize. You can always try and convince me with a little logic and some carefully selected facts, not curated facts. Because I'm the kind of guy that'll look and see if you're telling me about almonds. What exactly is there to be found about almond and water usage? There's way more usually than they want to tell you. Now, for one, I can plug the camera up and charge it. So on these trains, they all run a little bit different. It all depends on the conductor.
Where's the Tums?
The conductor is like the captain of a ship. The conductor of the train runs the train and is in charge of everybody on the train. The engineer is like the train driver. The dining car attendants run the dining car. And the sleeping car attendant, oh, look at this pretty place here. Wow. That's phenomenal. A lot of different roof angles. Oh, and here's the pretty almond trees starting to bloom. I think they're almond trees. Pretty field I was talking about before. The sleeping car attendant takes care of a train car. So you've got roomettes on this car, and I think they might have some regular size rooms. There's 3 size roomettes, rooms, and family rooms. And on this car, I think they might have a couple rooms and family rooms downstairs, but all roomettes upstairs. And there's a bathroom upstairs, 3 bathrooms downstairs, and a shower. If you're going to go on a long trip and you plan on taking a shower, I would highly recommend bringing some flip-flops so you don't have to walk barefoot in the shower. Just pack them in your bag. And when we get to a dull part of the train ride, I'll show you how we pack stuff here. I'm not going to do it now because it's pretty. But when we get to like a city or something, we have a pretty specific way we put things in here that we've learned through our different train trips. And I can show you that. I've done it in some other videos, but I'll do one on this trip as well, because trust me, when it gets to the ugly parts, I want something else to do anyway. Here comes a pretty house, Tina. Nice little spread. Mm-hmm. So now we're getting into some of those kind of weird trees. They have a bark on them that looks like a sycamore tree, but they're not deciduous. They were the taller trees there. Those look like olives to me.
Yeah.
Olive grove. But I'm gonna have to do my research and figure out what these tall trees are that have the molted looking bark. At some point we went through some trees on the way down that looked like they had orange bark like a carrot on the branches, but that was on the Empire Builder. On the Empire Builder we ran into some really gorgeous places in the Columbia River Gorge that had a nice pretty greenhouse there. House that is green, not a greenhouse. And they had some pretty apple trees. There was some very, let's just say, not so pretty parts that were where the oil fields were in North Dakota. There's some pretty North Dakota parts. This trip is incredibly scenic. We've been on it many times now, 3 other times. No map. Menu. Do you want me to pull it up on your phone so you can
I'm
see
just
that
trying to
stuff?
figure out how many states we went through.
Well, you can do, say, Amtrak California Zephyr line, and you'll see the map with
No,
the
I mean
states.
for the whole trip.
Oh,
We started off in Missouri, Illinois, Nebraska.
we're gonna miss Wisconsin. I think there was some Wisconsin. Yeah, went through Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. We didn't go through Michigan, did we?
I like this game. Tina wants to figure out all the states we're in, and she's quizzing me. I just pulled up the Amtrak has a route guide, or route, however you say it, route online, and you can see where all the lines go, and you can figure out which states. It's pretty out that side too now, the other way.
Oh, yeah.
I think I'm gonna have me some water. If you're in a sleeping car, they give you water and coffee. Coffee is from 6 in the morning, usually till fairly late at night. At some point they'll unplug it, and then they put a coffee cup over the spigot so you know they're done with coffee. You can get coffee in the dining car as well. They will give you ice. Oh, I didn't even get some ice. I don't know if they'll give it to me. Sometimes they'll give it to you on some trains, and on other trains you have to send your attendant for your room to get you some ice.
Oh, we're going out for lunch. We'll get it.
I'll get some at lunch anyway in a bit. Here comes some more trees. Nice big orchard. It's huge, just huge. Mega orchard. Miles.
We're going through 15 states on this trip.
Okay, so if you didn't hear Tina, our trip altogether on the 3 different trains was taking us through 15 states. We came up the Lincoln service from Alton, Illinois, right across from St. Louis, to Chicago. We got on a train called the Empire Builder and rode the entire line from Chicago to Seattle. Spent the night in Seattle. Then we got on the Coast Starlight and rode part of the line down to Emeryville. Then we got on the train we're on now, the California Zephyr, and we're riding the entire line from Emeryville to Chicago. We've never done the whole line. We were going to do part of it and get off in Burlington, Iowa, and rent a car and drive home from there. We've done that before. It's only a 3-hour trip. They didn't seem to have any cars available. We couldn't find anything to rent. So we changed our plans and extended our trip on Amtrak. Luckily, they hadn't sold our room from Burlington. So we were just staying in the same room the whole way. We could have been kicked out because someone could have already booked that part from Burlington to Chicago with a room, but that would be highly unlikely. It's not that far. It would be, actually, it'd be foolhardy because you wouldn't even spend the night in that case. It's too short a distance. That's weird. Some sort of a satellite thing pointing up, like almost straight up.
Maybe it's looking for balloons.
Could be.